met the perfect girl for you. Now he'd keep her away.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
You go fuck yourself.
He's not going to meet the perfect.
Sit
You
home and
don't
jerk
know.
off.
He could meet the woman of your dreams.
Oh, Robin, please. Somebody wrote me a letter,
You
and
ain't
you were
get-
single and said, you know what, I'm in love with Howard.
Forwarding anything
I
to
would
you.
come to you off the air and say, hey, you want to get dinner with this girl? You want to meet her? I wouldn't parade her on the air as probably enjoying this.
Let me say something, because
I'm
you're
ripping
missing
my heart out.
something. You're missing something here, both you and the king, that the girl, we don't know her from Adam.
We don't.
Well, right, okay, so what
So
does that
where
mean?
are we going to introduce you? In his apartment, a total stranger?
You got her to come here and say, we'll meet you at the diner.
Right. She wanted to be on the radio and meet you.
Exactly.
Screen it. It's good radio. And
Also,
P.S.
it's a total stranger, and anybody could be writing. You get a chance to preview her in a public forum where
And-
it's not
Or it's actually
dangerous
safe.
or
Exactly.
The bigger
And that's
issue
all
is
I
that
meant by
I've
it.
What did I wear?
I'm bringing in this
You
guy.
made my life so miserable
Go
that I
ahead.
could hardly get to work today. Leave
What
me
happened?
alone. I figured out what you're doing. You're working an angle.
No.
Yes, you are. You're working an angle.
Well, anyway, listen. You're right. I did the wrong thing. I probably should have set you up off the air, but I don't even know that you guys would be into each other. I don't even know
Not
that he's
set
your
up.
type.
It was just like you could have just had this introduction without any pressure, and then you could have said, "What do you think? What do you think?" And then you could have set something up off the air. But to bring it up on the air beforehand and all of this, it's BS, and you know you're up to something.
Yeah. Well, no, here's what. I'm in the gym, and I talked to this guy. He's not always around New York. Sometimes he's, on the road. He's talking about women, So maybe Robin, but I don't know.
Yeah, but my point is, you made this impossible. So and bringing it up on the air, I know you were up to something. And I know exactly what you were up to. And it has nothing to do with setting me up.
What does it have to do with?
You're working an angle.
What's the angle? What angle do I have?
To bring some interest to a guest.
No.
Yes. I know exactly how you work.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. On my bones.
That's right. Who else do I have? Yeah, I suppose that's true. I mean,
I know
can't
it's
deny that.
absolutely
All right,
true.
I'll cop to that.
So forget it. Stop all your noise.
But I'm saying it could work out.
Anybody could walk in here and it could work out. It's the
Now, this
same
guy-
deal.
This guy might be right for you. Who knows?
Like I said, stop it, because this is ridiculous.
Hey, we'll see. Why would I even know who you would be attracted to? How the hell would I know? I figure Robin likes to laugh. Just thinking maybe there could be something there. I don't know. Then he's like,
You're continuing. This is ridiculous. Stop it. But like I said, if you
I'll
really
walk you down the aisle.
If you really were sincere, you would have never done it this way.
I should.
Because you know. So I know what you're up to. You're not even trying to do anything like that.
I didn't even tell Beth about this. Like, I didn't discuss it with her.
I wish you would stop, because it's ridiculous. You've made this
We'll
is
see.
like this is one of those situations where it's impossible.
Right. So it'll be impossible. It's always wrong. And right, it's too uncomfortable. You're absolutely right. Let's drop it.
So
I don't even know what his story is, what he's into. You know what I mean? Who knows what
you
he's
know nothing. This is the worst.
Well, our next guest is the guy I thought was perfect for you.
First of all, can we just meet and have conversation?
Yes.
Well, I said to him, this was a really
pressure.
horrible thing to do. If he really cared, and if he had any sense at all, he would have had you in as a guest. We would have just had a conversation like we would with any guest.
Yes.
And then he could have asked you afterwards.
Okay.
Or asked me.
All right.
if there
Admittedly-
was-
Or I could have felt something.
Right, and
then
just
slip
made
you a note.
something
what I'm
like
saying?
that, rather
Wait a
than
second.
this.
And she ain't looking for more kids.
What?
How
She
do
don't
you
have
know what
one.
I'm looking for?
She-
You haven't talked to me about
She's
this.
taking care of
Will
your
you
kids.
take
Stop
her?
it. Will you stop it?
Robin's so great.
Oh, my
And by the way, your
God.
daughter's 15? Robin runs the 15 Foundation. Get it? It's like everything is sort of the same in a weird way. Right?
That means nothing what you just said.
Him this morning, I said, I see that you're working an angle here.
That's right.
This is what
I
you're
am.
doing. You're trying to,
I don't care
at
about your
my
show.
expense,
What is your show anyway?
But
think
I
it was
mean, really,
insulting.
what has it got to do with anything? Now this gentleman is sitting outside. Now he's on a
Well, you know
block
what?
of ice.
I got good news. He said to Gary anyway. He didn't know I was like thinking of setting you guys up. He goes, "Oh, so Howard's playing matchmaker." So I said, so Gary goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Good." So, nice.
Again, really bad move. I'm very angry with you.
You could be angry, but well, I'll be at the wedding.
Well, you weren't angry when Howard brought in a chick for Artie.
That's different. It's Robin.
What?
Howard brought in a chick that he thought was right for Artie. Basically the same exact thing, and I didn't hear a complaint from you.
I thought it was horrible.
She didn't like it.
If I strolled in a girl who's into geeky-looking, pelican fucking odd guy.
I cared about you.
And she's got a fetish. She's into pelicans.
Bring her in.